Hi, this is Greg, and I'm really embarrassed at the moment. I did a live stream a couple of moments ago. There we go. And I forgot to press the go live button. I've done that once before, and the last time I did that, YouTube actually banned me because someone clicked the report video button, or I don't know what they did, but it was bad. So, sorry for anyone. It was not intended. But anyway, what I am here to do today is to share a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to Westfield Miranda tomorrow. And by the way, if someone could tell me in the chat that they can hear me, that would be really good. Heard a bit of voice. No, nobody out here. The message is brought to you by Friendly Robot System. Hey, Dennis. Let me go and check. I've got audio going out according to this thing. I'm going to talk and just see what happens anyway. So I'm going to Westfield Miranda tomorrow. When I go there, I'm going to be giving away the prize pack from last week's show to someone who lives close in the area who won that prize pack. That's a backpack and a hat. At the same time, the shop that we're going to in Westfield has a cage. Right, so it's a DJI store that has a cage there, and we're going to fly a bunch of DJI aircraft, and that footage I'm going to put together and bring it back for this weekend's show. Okay, so that's what that's all about. If any of you are Sydney-based, feel free to come along, and at lunchtime tomorrow, Thursday, the 21st of June. At about lunchtime, if you're Sydney-based. Westfield Miranda, D1 store is the name of the place that we're going to be meeting at. Second thing is just to share a competition for next week. So if you are one of our regulars and you'd like to enter the competition, you've got 3 things to do to enter, and you'll win the same prize pack, which is a backpack and a D1 store hat. So I'm going to ask you to do 3 things. Firstly, go to the channel page and look for the event that has got a date and time for our next show. And I want you to find that event and go and click share and share it to a Facebook page. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing, I want you to have a look at the oldest video that I've put online. And using that oldest video, I want you to have a look at it, watch the video, and find where is the edit point in the video. The first edit point where I go from the opening shot to something else. And remember that time. And then when you come and watch Oz by Drone on Sunday, Sydney time, Saturday, USA time, I want you to be the first person in the live chat to go and tell me that time after the show goes live at the end of the countdown at the beginning of the show. Okay, so 3 things. Share, find the time, and tell us that time during the next live show as soon as the countdown reaches 0 and we start the main part of the show. Okay. Mars, I can see you are unable to watch this. I can see that this stream is going out, and I know it's going out because I'm actually watching it back on my screen in front of me instead of watching my notes. So just try and refresh the window and it should be okay. Now, because I did have a few false starts, I'm going to repeat what I just said. 2 things. 1, Meetup, Miranda, Westfield, d1store.com.au. This is tomorrow, Thursday, the 21st of June at midday. So anyone who's in Sydney, if you want to come to Westfield Miranda to D1 store, we're going to meet up there. We're going to fly some drones and things inside the D1 store cage. They're an authorized DJI reseller. Okay, so come along if you're Sydney-based and you're available. Number 2, competition. So last week at the show, we had a competition. I'm going to give the prize to the person who won it. He's going to meet me there, but anyone else is welcome to come. And number 3, we got a competition for next week's show. What I want you to do is to go to the channel page have a look at the event with the start time of next week's show for the Sunday and click a share button and share that to your Facebook page. And number 2, have a look at the oldest video that we've got in our back catalogue and find out what time that video has an edit point, the very first edit point in the video. And then when you watch the live show next week, in the chat room, I want you to go and tell us what time you found as soon as the clock reaches 0. So, we've got that 5-minute clock at the beginning of the show. When the clock reaches 0, first person to tell us what time it is that edit point is in the video, they're going to be the winner. I know it's complicated, but just trying to encourage some people to watch that first video because I thought it was a good video, but it only had a few views. So just encouraging people to go and have a look at that. Anyway, look, that's all for me for tonight. Thanks, Mars. I went to the D1 comp in Melbourne and won 2 caps and a toiletry bag. Cool. Unfortunately, I've got a rumour that D1 store in Sydney is going to be closing by the end of the month. So it's a shame because this is the only authorised DJI stockist outside of the things like JB Hi-Fi and Apple Store. This is a dedicated DJI store that sells nothing else. So it's disappointing that they may be leaving Sydney, but I hear a rumour that they're potentially opening up again somewhere over North Sydney way. Mars, you've got a video of you flying a Tello. Cool. I love my little Tello. Anything else there? Mick, green screen and all. Yeah, well, I'm not going to go to all the effort to go and do the fancy virtual set tonight. I'm tired. But that's where I normally sit back there when I'm doing Oz by Drone Live. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy the technology, but I intend to replace that cloth with some video paint. Just because it's a pain to get all the wrinkles out every time when I'm doing it. It's a lot of work and effort. While I'm here, just to share with people, the challenges that I have with the putting the show together. It's absolutely incredible, the technology and the stuff that we've got to do to try and make this work. I'm now partnering with the manufacturer of the software that I use, Wirecast. So hopefully over time that's going to improve. Is the Tello sub 100 gram? It's not sub 100, it's sub 200, I think is the number, Mick, that you need to get below in Australia. And yes, it is below that. And therefore, yes, you can fly it anywhere. So it's a nice little aircraft. Hey, new one on the channel. Hi, Niraj. Hello and welcome. Are you a flyer as well? What do you fly, Niraj? So as I was saying, Wirecast, yeah, I do a lot of work in it. I'm just going to share with you while I'm sitting here before I go to bed. So I've got a Canon DSLR camera to my right over here. That's the camera that I use to go and have me normally over there in the virtual set behind me. That connects in to a Blackmagic box, and that goes into Wirecast, and I've got another computer that does the titling and all of that kind of stuff. Niraj, the giveaway is giving away a hat and a backpack. So I've already explained what you need to do to enter that competition. Just watch the video back on the replay, Niraj. Anyway, so yeah, Wirecast. It's a lot of fun. I'll leave it at that for tonight. Anyway, see you next time, guys. Have a good one. And this is Oz by Drone. See you this Sunday at 11 o'clock Sydney time. Bye for now.